Yep. Let's go Pastelli and Stella Brown. Hello, hello, hello. We are here tonight. It is, what night do we have? Wednesday. It is Wednesday. Go us. I know. You guys are just like chilling. I just have to check to make sure I got the right date because we all know how that works. Can you imagine I come to show up on a Thursday? You'd be like, yo, what in the world? But at least this time I showed up close to on time. I'm only 7 minutes late. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. Okay, so we got some fun woodworking stuff tonight and some tips, tricks, and other stuff that we may not use tonight, but I want to give you just in case. You were thinking that, ooh, I could do a pink. What color is that pink? I never tell you, like, you got to search for it. Victorian. Vintage Victorian. Could be vintage Victorian. All right, you guys going to have to help me with some colors, maybe. Got my wood glue out because I'm going to need that for tonight. I should have plugged in my hot glue, wood glue, but I didn't. So, there you go. All right. We have a couple of projects that I'm going to do tonight, and they should be short. I know we usually leave our 5 for 5s on Fridays, but, you know, I don't know what to tell you. I felt like doing something different, and I'm not doing 5 projects tonight because I got some engraving I need to do. So I just wanted to touch base with you guys, see how you were doing, see how things were going. Get my yep, that thing. My sanding thingy here. All right, so we'll put that aside. All right, so I have all these wood pieces, wood chips, wood pieces, what have yous, that I've just basically been sitting around and apparently throwing around. So I figured, you know what? Let's do something using wood pieces tonight because why not? So these little wood chips that you can pick up like in bagfuls from either, I'm going to get one of those permanent sanders from Hobby Lobby or Michael's or whatever craft store. I don't think you can pick them up from the lumber places yet. But in any case, you know, they're just like little slivers of wood. So we're going to work on that one first because it seems to be the easiest one. And I'm going to paint these yellow. Or as a really good little friend of mine says, lello. Because I love the way she says it. I don't know what to tell you. It's just so awesome. All right, and because I'm using so much lello, and I'm going to do a yellow that kind of lets the wood stand out because it's going to make it unique-ish. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? I'm hoping that makes sense. So, may not need as much as I think I need, but I'm going to do it anyway. All right, and we're just going to do a paint over it. Now, for wood pieces, if you're sanding, I have been informed by the significant other that the best thing to do is once you sand, put a little damp cloth over it. So this way you get all the little dust particles off, let it dry, and then you can do whatever painting and maneuvering and stuff that you want to do with it without having to worry about, or sealing it up without having to worry about dust. Just saying. All right. So for right now, we're just going to paint. And like I said, I'm going to hopefully let some of this wood come through to give it some different tones to it. Doesn't look like it's going to come through, so that's okay. We're all right with that. We'll get the wood tones on the outside of it. And I didn't realize this yellow was going to coat it so well. Because usually with these kind of wood chips, it doesn't paint very well, but this seems to be painting very well. Go figure. Of course, Murphy's Law right there. So there you have it. Fun, right? See? Yellow. I know you can't tell, but I can tell. And it's just a question of which direction are we going in. Let's move this a little bit closer. So how we doing tonight, everybody? I know. I keep saying that this little later hour is going to be a little bit easier because it starts to get dark around 8. So it's one of those, everybody's coming in to relax. I think we're one of the few families that actually eats after 8 o'clock, but that could just be me. I don't know. Just drive my kids crazy because we eat so late. But after all the sports and everything that they would do, by the time you get home, it's now 8 o'clock, now almost 9. It's the only time you can eat. So, either way, I guess I should have used a smaller paintbrush. But this will work. So fun. I enjoy painting. It relaxes me to a point. So you mess up and then you're like, oh, why did that happen? That wasn't supposed to happen here. Let me tweak it. Oh, that looks so awesome. It's so cool. Oh my goodness. I knew I was planning that. You know how that goes. We all know how that goes. You get mad, you get over it, and you move on and tweak it a bit. That's all. It's life, man. It's like a roller coaster ride. What was that phrase that I heard? If it's straight through, no bumps or anything like that, it's just boring. But here we are. So I'm looking to change nights come the summertime. Obviously, Tuesday nights will not be good for me. But I did want to get your opinion. So just a FYI, if you watching this later and you feel free to comment at any point. But if you're watching this later and say, hey, I end up watching this like on, Thursday nights at like 9 o'clock at night. I don't know. Something, just let me know. I'm going to take a couple weeks here. And then after Memorial Day, we'll figure out what all we're going to do as far as nights are concerned, because summer's coming and hopefully you guys will want to be out and about doing your thing during the day and not have to worry about, oh, did I miss it? But I'd really love to know what nights work best for you come summer nights. Summer nights. All right, so I see a little bit of wood tone through here. That's not bad. There it is. Once it dries, the wood comes through. Oh, I'm liking that. Okay. So I'm starting to see the little circle in the middle kind of thing. There you go. I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but I can see it. So obviously, if you're in the room with me, then you can see it too. And there's my big towel. All right. So we're going to do that. And then the center we're going to do in black. And if you can't figure it out by now, we're doing a sunflower. Because why not? Right? I mean, I could just leave the wood tone, but I'd rather just paint it. Because, painting's fun. It surely is. Yep. All right. I'll go with the smaller brush this time. See how many of these things I can get done tonight. And again, I'm okay with the little wood coming through because why not? It's an au naturel, right? Au naturel. Exactly. I mean, obviously, I don't think it's going to come through with the black color, but still, it'll look awesome. I have faith. You should have faith. There we go. All right, so painted that. I didn't paint the sides or anything, just the top, because we want the wood piece on the side to kind of go through. Okay. All right. Moving on. Oh, that's better. Still have to wash that later on. All right, and then on a couple little a spot of yellow. Little sunflower seeds. I know they're not yellow, but you know, who's gonna know? Not me. All right. Mommy said lemon. I don't see. All right. So now what we're going to do is we're going to format this into a really cool, and this is the tricky part because we got to try to glue this stuff together here, like so. And this is where it gets weird because I know, look how fun. It's a giant. I guess I could have gone with the bigger one. So this way it would have actually sit on it. Yeah, let's try that. This one's not as smooth. So that one's crap. Oh, here's another one. There we go. That one's better because that one was huge. I mean, you know, just too big. All right, let's paint this one. Because we can. Don't worry, I'll do something else with that one. I'll make a smaller one with the smaller pieces. So I was sitting here trying to figure out, well, how am I supposed to glue all that together if the centerpiece is not as big as the other pieces, right? This is how we learn. Exactly. Now my paintbrush is like all kinds of whack. It is. It is. It's going to take a little bit more because this is a little bit more of a raw piece. There we go. And as you guys can tell, I don't pre-make this beforehand. This is like done on the spot. I see the picture. Oh, maybe I'll make that tonight. We'll see. And then boom, here I am trying it out for you all. Or y'all. Or yous guys. Hey, yous guys. Go ahead, name that movie. I know you've seen it. You've all seen it. It's one of those things. Alright, this paintbrush is not as much fun. It won't clean up. And I got like little pieces all over the place. I have to figure out how to fix my paintbrushes other than just to buy new ones. I know. Alright. So, make sure you have them in the position that you want them in. Alright. And we're going to go right on top here. We're going to squish. Squish! know, so fun, right? I think we're going to have to do a little bit more than squish because some of these, let's see, we're going to have to add a little bit more to adhere to that. That's on. That's on. All right, that's working on it. This one's just like, no, I don't want to do that. All right. We're going to let that settle, but check it out. Right, our sunflower, how fun. I know, so exciting. So much fun. Let's see, can we get it to stay? There we go. I know, such so fun. And we can do that way. There we go. That's one. You can hang it up. You can put like a big old stick on it and put it in your garden. You know, whatever works for you. All right. So next, let's move on since we still have a little bit of time. So I went with these cubes. And I thought about staining, but I changed my mind and decided, nope, I don't want to stain them. I want to paint them because, you know, why not? Although staining would probably make them look pretty. But the only problem is that the way they're cut, like if these pieces right here won't look as pretty. So when I go to stack, it'll be kind of awkward. Awkward. You know, because that'll be so much darker than the rest of it. Although, staining would be a lot quicker. I'm with you. I'm with you. All right. But I think all my stains are outside. So because of that, I was really thinking of going with that because we thought that orange was awesome colored. But I don't know if anybody wants an orange little coffee cup holder kind of thing. So, although I don't think they want a pink one either. Just saying. So I think I'm going to go with the mauve until I get some other colors. Because right now, I think that's the only other color I have. That's oh, I got a blue. Can we go with like a bluish? Oh, wait. I got a purple too. Here we go. Sugar plum. Orchid. Oh, that's Concord. That's like a grape. Oh, I don't like metallic one. What's this one? Here are all these different colors. Caribbean blue. Let's go with Caribbean blue. That sounds good. I want to try that. Can we try that? Please, please, please. Oh, come on. Let's try that. Yes. We're going to try. We're going to go for blue. Go for blue. All right. Then, let's see. That's not going to fit in there. So let's do some blue. And I still have my pool blue over here. I also have a, oh no, no neon. We're not going to do neon. Robin's egg. We might throw some robin's egg in there. How about that? That sounds good. All right, so but first let's paint this. I don't know if I've opened this one yet. I guess I have. Just haven't opened it all the way, as we can see. I do partial openings. Why not? Exactly. Exactly. Yeah. Save, waste, and paint. All right. So let's do this. Look at all that paint right there. Oh, yeah, that's a blue. That's a blue right there, my friends. A blue, I say, a blue. This is such a pretty blue. I know you can't see. There we go. Look how pretty that blue is. So if you have a blue kitchen, there you go. And that's just from the lid. Look at that. Seriously. I know. Let's set that over there so we can get into here. And again, because of the way the wood is cut, some will be a little bit rougher than others. And I'm being told that the best thing to do for this and I guess I should save it to the end, but you know how that goes, is that you punch a hole, drill a hole, however way you want to get that hole there, so that you can put a dowel in the middle and then connect it all up that way. But for you guys tonight, I just kind of wanted just to see what it would look like without doing that. And because you're painting on wood, it's going to dry fairly quick. Oh, see, I do have some wood tones coming through. And as you can see, some parts need to be sanded. And that's just the way the wood is cut. So if you take the time out, sand it all down so it's nice and smooth, that'd be awesome. Again, just one of those things. Make it neater, cleaner, so to speak. All right. So I think I am going to do some sponge painting on this. I think that would look awesome. Not just a plain blue, right? I mean, you can make it like vintage looking if you so desire, but I think I'm just going to do some sponge painting. I haven't sponge painted in a while. Love my sponge painting. Sometimes I just go overboard. I do. Yeah. All right. There we go. Look at that blue. That is a pretty blue. I mean, you got to admit that is a pretty blue. All right. I'll admit that's a pretty blue. All right. And then we're going to paint all 4 of our little cubes here. All right. We're going to paint. Because of the way we're going to have it set, we're going to try to paint all 4 sides. So again, if you want to stain it so it goes a lot quicker, that'd probably be the best thing to do. But, you know me. I'm just a chillin' like a villain. Chillin'. Oh yeah, I'm jamming. So we're going to say Wednesday nights are not good. So that one, I'm not going to worry about the bottom for because that'll be our base. And I think we can actually not do the bottom of each one because, I mean, honestly, nobody's really going to look at the bottom of a piece and go, oh, you didn't paint the underside? Why didn't you paint the underside? Dude, because I didn't feel like painting the underside. I mean, nobody thought you were going to pick it up and look at it. Come on now. Right? Exactly. So we'll just go around. We go round and round. And you say, where did you get those cubes from? I got these from, I'm going to say Hobby Lobby a while ago. Like little dice cubes. They're solid. Solid as a rock. Exactly. I know. Thank you. I bought them because I was originally going to wood burn on them, but then I saw this really cool thing to do, so I was like, you know what? We'll paint. Why not? Painting's fun. I mean, you could still wood burn if you want to, if you so desire. However, I would suggest that you wood burn before you paint because burnt paint is a horrible smell. So paint in and of itself is bad. I mean, this isn't as bad as regular paint. So if you have regular latex paint kind of thing, I would definitely, stay in a well-ventilated area. But this is acrylic paint, so this is not as bad as house paint. But still, wood burning on paint is just a god-awful smell. It really is. Been there, done that. But I'd love to hear if you all want to comment. What kind of creations would you like to see us doing? I know we're going to do a little bit more craft shows this year, because why not? I'm in the craft show state. I mean, they seem to have one like every weekend. So while I don't think I'll be ready for every weekend, I will definitely be prepared for some weekends. We'll see. We'll start out with one weekend and see how that goes, and then go to 2 weekends, and then move up. And then, of course, we all know soccer season starts. So my weekends are shot. I'm really loving this color. This is an awesome color. What color did I say this was? Caribbean blue. And I want to say I got this paint. I must have gotten that at, I don't even know. It's probably Michael's on clearance. I know there were some paints I got from Ollie's, but I think that's more spray paint than anything. Just saying. Just saying. Are we liking this blue? We're liking this blue. I think Jackie fell asleep from all her driving this weekend. She had a busy weekend. I know. Everybody had a busy weekend. Hope y'all had a good Mother's Day weekend. Should have said that on Monday, but we were doing stuff on Monday, so. Exactly. I'm with you, man. I'm with you. I hope you guys enjoyed the sip and paint. That was so fun, right? I love it when we do sip and paint. I just gotta remember not to plan anything for that morning so I can truly enjoy sip and paint. Exactly. I love this blue. I'm gonna say it again. I love this blue. This is a fun blue. All right. Now, let us maybe I'll only do 2 tonight. What do you think? I think I might only do 2. We'll save the other one for another night. We'll do it for Friday. How about that? Since you guys are super busy. So busy. All right. Let me get my little sponge. We decided to sponge paint. All right. So my little sponge is not there. I have a jar full of sponges. I've got a jar of sponges. Like Johnny Depp right there. All right. Jar of sponges. And let's see. I'm going to go with, we'll go pool blue first because it's just a tad lighter. Pool blue. If it decides to come out. All right, so remember, you don't need a lot for sponge painting. You just need a little because you're going to be dabbing. Dab. I know. I did do that. All right. And then we're just going to dab. Dab. Look at that. So fun dabbing. Oh, I have piece of paper in there. How in the world? Dab. Little dab will do. Little dab. Right? And this will be a fun project for little people too, because all they got to do is paint and dab. Paint and dab. That's it. Paint and dab. Look at that. That's dabbing now. Right. Sponge painting. Not that dabbing. Yeah. And yes, I know I did it wrong. So I don't want to fling my paint all over the room. Because, I'd be sitting there like, whoa! And it would go all over the place. We know. Oh, yeah. Yo, Ma, what you dabbing for? Because I'm painting, my friend. All right. Then we're going to go to this robin's egg. And I know it looks a little bit more greenish than bluish, but clean that off just a touch. All right. And then we're going to dab some more. It would help if I don't get paint all over my paintbrushes there that I've just cleaned. But you see the difference in the colors there? Can you see? So the lightest one is the one you do last because you want it to pop. And you can always go back over with the other colors if you so desire. I love sponge painting. Right? So that's my cube. Okay. See, and it tones down that darker blue just a bit. Not a lot because it still pops through, but it tones it down, see? So it's not like, wow, that's blue. You know what I mean? You hear the words that are coming out of my mouth? Yeah, Chris Rock is the bomb. So funny. Are you liking it so far? I hope so. All right. What do you think? I think we can go just a touch. And some of the, there we go. Throw some more dark in there, darker. So just to, and then if you want that darker blue to pop through again, all you gotta do is throw another layer of the dark blue, like just a touch, just to kind of let it come through a bit more, or just use less sponge painting, but that's not as much fun. All right. We good? We good. I'm good. You're good. We all good. All right. That's 7 minutes. Very well. All right, you ready? Hey, Skyla, how you doing? How's everything going? Here, you guys getting some cold weather. All right. Get any wet paint off of my fingers. All right. Like I said before, when you're doing like a tower like this, you really want to make sure that you put a dowel in here or something to kind of keep it from wobbling and swaying and this, that, and the third. And I unfortunately do not have my drill plugged in, so therefore I'm not going to do that. I'm going to wing it, but I am going to use some wood glue. So we have our 4 blocks and our base, and I'm going to throw some wood glue down. And we all know wood glue takes a little while to set, and then just saying. So we just want to be aware of that. So that's why I throw on the extra glue. All right. And I am going to put this down kind of centered. Maybe twisted. Twisted T. All right. Okay. And we're going to set like that. How you doing, Skylar? How things going? All right. There we go. Get another stick of glue. I feel it coming. It's coming. It's coming. All right. Then I thought about doing it just like regular stacked, but I think it'd be more fun if we alternate the stacks. I mean, don't you think that would be more fun to go alternating than to go like straight on? I'll hold it up. So I could go like straight on like that, but I think I'm going to alternate like that. You know, kind of gives it a little bit more, that's awesome ness kind of thing. You hear me? I'm with you. So again, got some wood glue here because we can. And then we're going to throw, obviously for this one, I'm not going to go do the whole thing. All right, so the wood glue, you want to make sure you wipe off so it doesn't like explode out. All right, there we go. There we go. All right, so how are we looking so far? So far, so good, right? And remember that the wood glue is going to take a bit to seal, to dry. So just a FYI on that. Don't panic if you're like, oh my God, it's still moving. Of course it's still moving. It is still moving because it's wood glue. It takes a bit. So let's do it this way. Now, if I had hot wood glue, you know, that'd be a different story, but I didn't plug my hot wood glue in. So therefore, it didn't happen. So try to get it as close as possible. Broken! I'm with you. I'm with you. Yep. Still here. All right. We're still rocking. All right. Oh, you know what I should have done? I should have, but I didn't. So let's finish. Because I didn't think ahead. I mean, I did, but I was in such a hurry to get this glued up that I didn't think that far ahead. So future reference, put your hooks on before you start gluing this stuff down. You say, what hooks? You haven't gotten to the hooks yet. No, I have not. I'm standing. And there we go. Okay, this is even. Looks even. It looks even. Okay. All right. So for this, there you go. Check it out. I know. So fun. So fun. Look at those colors. There's some awesome colors. That's a nice color. All right. So that's going to take about a minute. All right. So then what I did is I got some hooks. So you can go with these hooks, which are, you know, the straight hooks. I don't know. Can you see that? Straight hook and a curved hook. Wait. Captain Hook. Wow. I have been doing well. So I can go straight hook, which I think I'm going to go curved hook. Let me see. Let's start up here. All right. And then we're going to, that's why I said you should have put these in first. It would have been so much easier. So this way, hence the reason for the dowel. I know the husband's laughing at me right now. Ha 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 ha, I told you. Or a little tiny drill so I can get this thing going. That's that wood glue trying to set. These things always get me. Always. Always, always, always. Don't know why, but it does. Always, always, always. Dead. Dead. I'm going to try it again. Without trying to pull this thing up. If I actually get this in here, I will be so surprised. This bottom, this one right there is getting me. It's like, no, woman. Ain't gonna happen. It's coming. I just have no upper arm strength. Really. Really, really. I've been doing well. Now I'm going to switch this out a bit. Go for the small one for right now. Right? Exactly. I told you that one was just moving around. Oh, I did. Yes, I did. Pick that puppy right up, boy. There we go. This is why you put this on before you do your project, after you paint, before you glue. Now I'm going to spend the next 20 minutes trying to screw this thing in. There we go. Give it a little bit of... Oh, there it went. All right, you guys, I'm going to have to wait till this glue dries because this guy is legit kicking my butt. Kicking my butt. Yes, it is. And all my drills are dead. 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 I wonder what this does. I know. I have to like zoom through this part of it and be like, woohoo! That middle one just does not want to stay. Or I should say the third one down doesn't want to stay. I'm doing good. Trying to stay out of trouble. Trying not to, kick this thing in the butt. Exactly. That's what's going on. And because I have no arm muscles here, it's not really working for me. Oh, yeah. All right. I'm done. This thing was upsetting me now. So upsetting. I mean, I got the hole there. But this is shifted. Didn't want it to shift. And it's only this one. This one right there. I'm going to crazy glue that bad boy as soon as I find my E6000. I really got to start remembering to put these screws in beforehand. Now, how are you doing? Like you never said how you were doing. Oh. Ah, that's hilarious. All right, you guys. I'm so done with that on here, and I don't want to kill your time on this, so I'm going to go. But just future reference, I will post this as soon as I dig through and be able to put that little screw in there. So just FYI, this is not so much fun to put into this. And it's stressing me out, and I don't want to be sitting here in case some young people are watching. So with that, thank you for all those that were watching. I will post this up later, but this is going to be my little coffee holder, by the way, in case you were wondering. This is my little coffee holder, and I will show you it later, because as soon as I get off screen, it'll just go right in, and I'll be like, yo, poo-poo pachoo to you. And, of course, don't forget our little sunflower. We made a sunflower. Yay! I know, that's so much fun. All right, and with that, we'll be back on Friday. We'll be back at 9. I know you're super excited about it. I can tell. So much chatter out there tonight. But in any case, just thank you again, and hope to see you guys on Friday. Have a good night. Happy crafting.